In October 2024, we released an episode called The Beer Kellers and Beer Gardens of Munich, and this is a scene from that episode where we visit one of Munich's most popular beer kellers and beer gardens, Augustiner Keller.
Marmor, Stein und Eisen bricht, aber unsere Liebe nicht. Alles geht vorbei, doch wir sind uns treu. Kann ich einmal nicht bei dir sein, dam dam, dam dam. Denk daran, du bist nicht allein, dam dam, dam dam. Marmor, Stein und Eisen.
Next up, Augustiner Keller. Augustiner is Munich's oldest independent brewery, established in 1328. As often was the case, it was originally brewed by monks. Augustiner actually used to be the suppliers to the Bavarian royal family until they decided to found their own brewery in 1589, which was Hofbräu. We'll cover that separately. Augustiner Keller is one of the most popular beer kellers and beer gardens around Munich, with around 5,000 seats. This family-friendly establishment has a great children's play area, ideal for when mum and dad want to enjoy a beer in relative peace and quiet. Augustiner is not just a great beer keller, it has a really high-quality restaurant service inside and outside, but also it has an outdoor canteen area, self-service, like many Bavarian beer gardens. I don't think you can beat a nice pretzel when you're enjoying a beer in a beer garden, but here you'll also get lots of Bavarian classics, different types of German Wurst, and pork knuckles too. Anyhow, the main reason I'm here is the beer, and I absolutely love Augustiner's beer, and here, served from wooden barrels, is their Edel stuff. Not force carbonated, and therefore low in carbonic acid, which means it's so smooth and velvety on the tongue. It makes for a very different beer drinking experience, one to cherish without a shadow of a doubt. Anyhow, let's get paid up and get stuck in. Augustiner Keller, 5,000 seats in the beer garden, and today most of them are full. Live music, Augustiner Edel stuff, schnapps or basta. This place has been here since 1812. I think predominantly as a beer keller, place to store barrels and maybe even lager. Don't think they actually used to brew beer here itself. Still, nearly, over 200 years of history as an Augustiner Keller. Great place, quite close to the centre of Munich, but surrounded by beautiful trees and just a really nice place to relax. Anyway, we're going to get stuck into some dinner. These days, the inside of the beer keller is a very traditional and classy restaurant. When you're inside, it's probably not immediately obvious that this used to be an actual beer keller, a place where beer lagered and was stored. And although this place has been around since 1812, it wasn't until 1862 that Josef Wagner, the owner of Augustiner, bought these premises. However, he probably didn't envisage that sometime later this would be one of the best places to hang out in the whole of Munich. I do recommend, though, if you come, you go down into the lager keller, right into the bowels of the building, and you'll get a real feel for where the beer used to be lagered and stored.